Hello everyone, and welcome to another WWE Predictions video, and this time we're doing WWE Elimination Chamber live from Chicago, Illinois. This is of course the hometown of the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk and his very own wife AJ, and by God, this is gonna be good, as we're going to have not one but two Elimination Chamber matches. The Women's Elimination Chamber, where the winner will of course go on to face Jade Cargill at WrestleMania, and of course the Men's Elimination Chamber, where the winner will go on to face no other than the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. And without further ado, if you've not seen my predictions videos before, I make predictions to see who I think is going to win, which is basically who WWE has booked to win, and who I want to win, which is my own personal opinion. Without further ado, let's go on to the first match. And the first match is the Women's Elimination Chamber match itself. Now I'm going to make a lot of predictions here, starting off on who I think will start off in the chamber, who it will come down to, and then who I think it's going to be, who will get eliminated first and last, and etc. etc. Basically the entire order. And we have, of course, Kiana James, Asuka, Raquel Rodriguez, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Tiffany Stratton. As I mentioned on the intro, the winner will face Jade Cargill for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Now, I'm going to give you all thoughts on who I think is going to win and who I want to win right now. Who do I think is going to win? Rhea Bloody Ripley. But who do I want to win? Well, I kind of want either Tiffany Stratton or Alexa Bliss to win. It's just, something to hope on to. But now to go on to the process of who I think will enter the chamber first and second, and which order the pods will open and order of eliminations. Do I think there'll be a dominant match performance from somebody? I think it's possible that, the one with the dominant performance in this match will be Raquel. The one that I think will get eliminated first will probably be Kiana James. And I think the last person, it will come down to Rhea and Raquel Rodriguez. Do I think there'll be any shenanigans in this matchup that causes one of the women to get eliminated? I don't think so. But I consider there are three: Raquel, Alexa, and Tiffany, who I think who I want to win. But yeah, I think it'll be Rhea. But this is the order that I think it will start. I think it will be Asuka and Alexa Bliss to start the chamber. The first person to come into the chamber, I think, will be Kiana James. Then the next one, I think, will be Tiffany Stratton. And then the final person to enter the chamber will be, then after Tiffany Stratton, it will be Raquel Rodriguez. Then I think the last person to enter will be Rhea Ripley. But in order of elimination, I think it'll be Kiana James get eliminated first. Now, this is because it's such a tough choice. I think that it's just maybe, Tiffany Stratton will get eliminated next. Personally, after that, I think it would probably be Raquel, and which is a very tough one to choose. So I think then Alexa Bliss will be the last one eliminated, and then Rhea will win. But that's who I think will win that matchup, and I'm going to go on to the next one. And of course, the next match is the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And I forgot to mention, this is the order that I think will happen in the real life. This is the order, the predictions for me that I'm making here is who I think, in the order that you will see the predictions, is the order of matches that I think will happen. So, it was the Women's Intercontinental Championship match as Becky Lynch defends her title against AJ Lee. Now, the right thing to do is to have AJ Lee beat Becky Lynch in her hometown, but there will be some kind of shenanigans preventing that from happening. So, who do I think will win the match? Becky Lynch. But who do I want to win? I want AJ Lee, and I want her to make her tap out like she did in War Games. So, with that being said, let's go on to the next match. This match is going to be the World Heavyweight Championship match as the hometown hero, the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk defends his championship against Finn Balor. Is this jeopardizing the main event at WrestleMania where he will defend his title against Roman Reigns? Or will it be a different main event and Finn Balor will be the one going in to face Roman Reigns, in which he has beaten before? And here's the thing. Which version of Finn Balor do you think we're going to get? I personally think we're going to get the Demon Finn Balor. But by the looks of this picture, we are going to get the normal Judgment Day Finn Balor. I know I think there will be some chicanery and, you know, bits and pieces where shenanigans where the Judgment Day do get involved, costing Finn Balor the match. Whether it's on purpose or whether it's by accidental, I think CM Punk is going to win this one. But, oddly enough, I want Finn Balor to win. I don't think he will, though, and it will go to plan A of CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Now, we already know something about a certain triple threat match that's going to happen at WrestleMania. Would it be interesting if there was a triple threat match where, like last year, where we have Finn Balor join in with that, where he becomes the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk tries to get himself inserted into the match regardless? I don't know. I'd rather see CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. It's one-on-one because of their history. But yeah, I think CM Punk will win this one, but I want Finn Balor. And the main event is the men's Elimination Chamber match. And, well, this is going to be interesting. We all know who is going to be the winner, but that's pretend for a second we don't. And it could be any man's game. The winner, of course, faces Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And now I'm going to go through the list of the people that did actually qualify properly. Then we get to the last person that didn't. The first one is LA Knight. Yeah! Then we got Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Then we got Randy Orton. Then we got Trick Williams. And then we got Javon Evans. Now, of course, and well, this last one, Logan Paul, I'm going to say that a member of the Division were supposed to be in the chamber, but during the triple threat match of Bronson Reed, Jey Uso, and the original Grande Americano, when that happened, Bronson Reed got injured. And so they had to do an audible, and Jey Uso picked up the win by hitting a splash off the top rope. You know, the Uso splash. Now, who else does a splash in as a finisher maneuver? Yeah, that's right, Bronson Reed. So, do I think it was meant to be Bronson Reed winning that match if he wouldn't have gotten injured? Yes. Yes, I do. So, for the sake of it, let's say that it was meant to be Bronson Reed, a member of the Vision, to go around, Jey Uso winning. There had to have been a winner, no doubt about it. So they then writ off in Jey Uso in this particular scenario, and now he's been replaced by Logan Paul, who won a match against Jacob Fatu because he was attacked by Drew McIntyre. That does do well for their storyline, but for the Vision storyline to have had a dominant performance from Bronson Reed, now that goes out the window. Do I still think there'll be a dominant performance from Logan Paul? Probably, if that's what they were going to originally go with. But changes can happen in WWE and stuff can happen. Now, then I'm going to do what I did for the Women's Elimination Chamber match and make my bold predictions of who I think is going to win, who I want to win, and which order of eliminations is going to concur, and who's going to come out first, second, third, and whatever. Starting with, who do I think is going to win this chamber? Cody Rhodes, obviously. Who do I want to win? Randy Orton. He needs his 15th win, World Championship win, and I think he's going to get it pretty soon. Is it going to be WrestleMania? No, not this year. Because we all know at WrestleMania he's going to face Aleister Black. Even though Aleister Black technically did beat him, I think Aleister Black will come into that Elimination Chamber hitting with the Black Mass and costing him the chance to go to WrestleMania. Now I'll get to that in a minute. The first two people that I think that'll start the Elimination Chamber will be Logan Paul and LA Knight. Yeah! The reason being because the LA Knight has had issues with the Vision as of late. We saw a fake masked man come out and try and take down Austin Theory and Logan Paul, and it was some random dude. It kind of looked like Hector Flores from WWE 2K25, or oh my god, to be honest with you. But I think then the next person to enter would probably be Jadon Evans, then Trick Williams. So that's 4 already. So yeah. Then the fifth person to enter the chamber will probably be Randy Orton, and then the sixth person will be Cody Rhodes. Order of elimination. There will be a sick RKO, and I know you're aware from them because Jadon Evans might go for a high flying and move, and then Jadon Evans will be first. Then I think Trick Williams will be next because I don't think he'll be the one to be eliminated. That leaves Logan Paul, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, and Randy Orton. I think that it will be Logan Paul that gets eliminated from that because of LA Knight. Yeah, there'll be some kind of shenanigans. He'll probably take out, LA Knight afterwards because he'll be attacked by Austin Theory and whatever. And in that promotion, Randy Orton picks up the sneaky pinfall because, he wants to do anything he wants, anything he can to win. Lead between Cody and Randy Orton. They do a stare down. They're beating each other up. And, maybe we can have we could have a moment where Randy's going for an RKO, he dodges it, then Cody's going for a crossroads, he dodges it. We can have all kind of false finishes. Maybe then as Cody goes for the Cody Cutter, or maybe a disaster kick, and he gets hit with an RKO. That leaves them both out, and he that lines up for a punt kick, and of course then he gets hit by a black mass because there will be like a fade to black, and then here comes Honest Black. He's magically inside of the chamber, and then Cody Rhodes catches. He catches Randy Orton after he gets hit with a black mass. He puts him into position, looks Honest Black, shrugs his shoulders, hits the crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes wins. Now, where does this mystery person, whoever's in the box, come into play? I have no idea who's going to be in that mystery box, but I'm going to predict, and I'm going to say this. So, yeah. For the people at home that are watching my predictions, do you know what happens when you set up something as good as Elimination Chamber? Do you know what happens on a night where a certain superstar returned at Elimination? Not returned, but made their debut. Do you know where that was? Chicago? Guess what? You just made the list. And guess who has made a very famous list? No other than Chris Jericho, who I think will possibly just attack Cody Rhodes after the matchup inside the Elimination Chamber, or possibly, he's inside the box and he replaces Javon Evans or somebody maybe in that chamber. Because, if Edge can do it, then so can Chris Jericho. Maybe it'll be Chris Jericho versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Who knows? Who knows? So, yeah, as I just predicted there, who do I think is going to win? Cody Rhodes, but I want Randy Orton. But that is me done for my Elimination Chamber predictions. Hopefully this video has been uploaded before the Elimination Chamber has gone out. It's now currently 21:47 where I am in the UK, so I got enough time to upload this video. And until next time, I will see you right before WrestleMania, because I think there should be, because this is the March pay-per-view by a technical point of view. And since this is the March one, I think there might be another pay-per-view before WrestleMania, and I will make predictions for that, whatever it may be. But yeah, until then, goodbye everyone. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this one, then feel free to watch the previous one. And if you want to watch the playlist, then click on the playlist that's on the screen now. Also, feel free to like, share, and subscribe.